to all of my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing, for commenting, for liking, for sharing my videos. I appreciate your support. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Again, my name is Fearfully Made, and on this channel, I'm so sorry y'all, it's negative 17 degrees here in Minnesota. I'm so for real, like I'm ready to leave this mug. Look, I suck at my introduction. Just subscribe, comment, like, share. You guys already know the deal. Anyways, accountability feels like an attack when you are not ready to change who you are. That's kind of the topic for today. I'm gonna drive my car to somewhere. I hope you guys can just stick with me in the dark a little bit, but I'm gonna run somewhere really quick, and when I get there I'll have more light. But accountability feels like an attack when you're not ready to change. That's the problem with y'all's chosen people, okay? The ones who like really try to live like righteously. We're like walking mirrors. We're walking mirrors, right? And the problem with that is you show people, you make people face themselves. So many people are just walking around doing whatever they feel like doing and saying whatever they feel like saying with no regards to the outcome of the matter, with no regards to of like anyone's feelings or anything like that. They just do whatever they want. And there's like no rule. They have no rule. There's no one to govern their life. You know what I'm saying? They rule, right? When they see you and they see all of your light and all of your glory, right? What happens is they see themselves. They have to face themselves and the wrong and their wrongdoings. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in the light in just a couple of minutes, you guys, so just bear with me. I'm right up the road from the ATM. But anyways, so long story short, that's the reason why they get so mad at you. That's the reason why they feel like being around you is too much. It's so overwhelming being in your presence. They feel like they have to reject you or discard you because your presence makes them face themselves. And like I said before, accountability feels like an attack when you're not ready to change who you are. Now, even Yah's chosen, we have to go through this ourselves. You think that, you know, we didn't have to change? There's stuff that I still have to change. I'm gonna wait till I get into the light to tell you guys, to list off my problems, because I know I sit here and I talk to you guys, but honey, I still got a long ways to go. Okay, the Most High hit me with a whole list of stuff that I need to handle. But when these people start to get upset with you and to discard you, that's just exactly what I want you guys to understand. It's not you. You're not the problem. You didn't do anything wrong. The problem is that these people were not ready to face who they are. They were not ready to face themselves. And that's okay. We all like have that, you know, I personally believe we all go through that phase where we're just not ready, you know, or else we would have been saved, changed, and ready to, you know, go higher with Yah years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost there, you guys. Please work with me. So it's like when these people start to attack you because they feel like they're not ready to change. I guess the real reason why I wanted to say this is I want you guys to not beat yourselves up and understand that this is the reason why they are reacting in this manner. This is why they're reacting this way. It has nothing to do with you. It's like Yah's chosen, we like to try to take, or we take up so many people's, and we take up so much energy, man. We be trying to just, is it me? Is it my fault? Because we're such good-hearted people, we think that we're the problem, and we're not the problem. You are not the problem. You're not the problem. You're not the problem. When you look, let me go ahead and pull over for you guys, because I really feel like y'all need to hear me, okay? You were never the problem. Do you hear me? You were never the problem. And that's how these people wanted to make you feel, because they were not willing to change. They wanted you to be the problem. I'm finna pull up right now, you guys. Gonna pull up right now. I'm on my way to the gym too, but I gotta stop by this ATM first. But I just wanted you guys to know that you were never the problem, ever. It's always been them and their inability to accept themselves for, you know, for what it is, and to want to change. You're not the problem. You're not the problem. Let me give you guys an example. Change is not easy, okay? It's like it's an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing process, and it just seems to feel like sometimes when you feel like you've come so far, you know, it feels like then the Most High reveals something else to you that you need to work on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you guys I was going to go through my little list. Like, change actually kind of hurts your feelings sometimes too. It hurt mine this week, I'm not going to lie. Like, the Most High sent messengers to tell me all what was wrong with me, that I need to change. I need to stop discussing personal relationships, period. He told me, the Most High said that that's done after today. Don't talk about nothing personal about yourself ever with anyone else. He says I need to start treating myself like a higher value person, because I'm chosen. Just like how you guys need to treat yourselves. But he says, do not allow anyone access to your personal information. Don't talk about your personal relationships with anybody that you have relationships with. The Most High was breaking it down for me. He sent messengers to tell me, you cannot buy takeout anymore. You know what I've been doing? I have to eat like a plant-based diet, and I cheat on it sometimes by like eating fish or whatever. But I'm trying to stick to like a plant-based diet, right? And so as I get to know how to make these different plant-based meals, I've been buying a lot of takeout. I've been buying a lot of like African fufu, which is made of, plant like cassava leaf and spinach. And the Most High was like, you need to stop doing that. Like, that's a chop. And so he told me to stop buying takeout. I have to stop spending money at Starbucks. That's dead too. Stop talking about my personal relationships with people, because all people are going to do is take it back and start talking about it with other people. You know what I'm saying? What else did he tell me to do? Don't go to the gym just, 3 times a week. Try to go every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just telling me all that I need, everything that was wrong with me this week. Everything that was wrong with me, he was just like laying it out. These are things that I have to change. Now, if I'm not ready to change those things, I would have accepted that constructive criticism as an attack, and I would have gotten mad. And that's exactly what these people do to us when they see us, because we're walking mirrors. And we try to live righteously. We try to do the right thing. And some of these worldly people don't want that. They don't want to live righteously. They don't want to do the right thing. They don't want to stop slandering people. They don't want to stop backbiting. They don't want to stop stepping on people's necks and trying to tear them down. They don't want to stop, you know, sowing discord among brethren. They love that stuff. They're not ready for change. So it's like when they see you and you minding your business, living righteously, it's a problem to them. You know, because you're showing them exactly what they need to be doing. And so every time they see you, they get mad and they try to hurt you and tear you down because they're not ready to change. I just want you guys to know that that has nothing to do with you. Yes, change hurts. That's why they do that. Like, it hurts to have to change. Like, it hurt me for one of my angels to tell me, like, oh, you talk too much. You got to stop talking about your business. Like, okay. You know? Like, that hurt my heart. Like, you know? Like, I'm over here thinking that I'm just living righteously. I'm not doing nothing wrong. But they're still finding, you know, errors in my ways, you know? And no, I've definitely done a few things wrong this week. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect, y'all. That's the last thing I'm gonna do on this channel. I'm gonna tell y'all what's up for real, for real. I'm gonna tell y'all my sin. Because the Bible says, he who says he is without sin is a liar and he deceives himself. And I never ever claim to be perfect. But I just want you to know that it's not your fault if these people see you and they start to attack you. It's because you are carrying the light of Yah, righteousness. Your energy exudes righteousness. And they see that they are not that. And that's what makes them mad. They're mad because they're not carrying the same energy that you have, because they're not doing the same things that you're doing. They're not living right. They're still being wicked. They're still out here being evil, you know? And when you do things that are of darkness, you won't have a light inside of you. If that light be darkness, how great is that darkness? For real. I'm so for real, y'all. I'm telling you, do not start beating yourself up if these people start to try to tear you down for no reason. You didn't do nothing wrong. They just see themselves. They see what they are not when they see you. They have to face themselves when they see you. They see that they are not like you, chosen one. They see that they are not a light spirit. They see that they're not a light being. And they're not ready to change that. So now they have to beat you up and talk about you because they don't want to get it together and make that change for themselves. It's hard to change. I get it. You know, it sucks and it hurts because the truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? It really hurts. The truth does hurt. Trust me, when the Most High be telling me like there was this one time when, like, in the beginning of the Most High helped me, like, with change my diet and stuff like that. It hurt my feelings for him to tell me, like, you can't have meat anymore. Like, what? Like, he's like, no, you're not. You need to cut off red meat. I never ever ate pork anyway. Like, I never did pork because that's, like, out of the dietary laws. Excuse me. But he's like, yeah, you're done with meat, period. Like, he's like, you need to eat a garden-based diet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, wow, like, you know. But the Most High, look, when he tells you to do something, just try to do it as best as you can. And don't beat yourself up if you fall off a couple times, because I definitely had some salmon the other day. But salmon's not too bad for you, though. But I'm trying to stick to a garden-based diet because I don't understand how to go vegan for real. So that's why I tell people I'm vegan-ish, because I'm like in the start of my vegan journey. But one thing I will say is that change is really hard, and we all have something that we all are working on changing for ourselves. But it's just some people out there that's just not willing to even try to change, you know? Like me, I'm trying to change. When you're trying to change, that requires you to focus on yourself, you know? So while I'm focusing on changing the things that the Most High wants me to change, which is keeping my mouth shut about my personal relationships with people and going on a strictly plant-based diet and making sure that I hit the gym every single night, like at least for an hour, walk on the treadmill, so I can keep my heart healthy. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that I don't spend any money on takeout and only cook at home from now on. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that the Most High is telling me that I need to focus on changing for myself. So it's like, I don't have time to like worry about anybody else or try to tear somebody else down, because these are things that I need to focus on changing within myself. You know what I'm saying? And when you're focusing on changing, you don't see nothing else but what you need to change. But there are some people out there that are not willing to do that, unfortunately. So now they don't want to change who they are. So now all of their attention is on the person who's focusing on themselves, which is you. You know what I'm saying? And when you're right with Yah, you're required, or when you're walking with Yah, change is required. And so more than likely you are focusing on yourself because of that. You know what I'm saying? So these people see how you're changing and how you're doing good and how you're focusing on yourself, and they're going to just try to keep tearing you down. They're going to try to bring up your past. Oh, remember you used to do this? Oh, I used to holler at her. Oh, I hit that. Oh, yeah, she was this back in the day. Oh, she was community coochie. You know what I'm saying? She was this, she was that. Like, all that. They're going to, look, I'm talking about, they're going to try to pull out the guns and the bullets, okay? They're gonna try, because they can't accept the fact that they don't want to change. So when they see somebody else that's changing and becoming a better person, you know what I'm saying, especially if you're a mother, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't like that. They don't like that. So then that's when them demons gonna come out. So anyways, I'm gonna keep this video a little short. Understand that these people are just mad because they don't want to change, and you're changing. You're becoming a better person. You're elevating. God is he's a progressive God, like, for real. He is progressive. He only wants to see you moving forward. Forget the former things, okay? He wants to see us moving forward and progressing and changing, okay? So if that's you and you all about change, bump what everybody else is saying about you in your past and whatever lies they wanted to come up about you. You know what I'm saying? And keep pushing forward, keep changing. You know what I'm saying? If people don't want to change and they're upset at the fact that you're trying to become a better person and they want to try to bring up your past and talk bad about you because of it, let them, okay? Anyways, I'm extra tonight, y'all. I had a little energy drink, so yeah. All right, you guys. I love you guys. Talk soon. Y'all willing. Peace.